the whippersnapper. "Hey, old-timer, what seems to be getting you down?" called a familiar voice from the ground. The giant in the forest stood silent and refused to make a sound. "Oh, come on, don't be like that. Turn around." The giant remained stationary and protested his solidarity in solitary. "Just look at me, you large, insufferable oak." The giant glanced down and paid no attention to the bloke. "Seriously? What is wrong with you today? Did the birds poop all over you and squirrels decide that inside you was their new place to stay? What has brought you to such a state of dismay?" The giant continued to glare in a fixed direction, and continued not to pay any attention to the man down below. However, this young man was not one to give up. He was a persistent fellow. Harnessing all the experience had as a young lad, he climbed up the giant's side so that he was level with his eyes. "Out with it! Old man, what is wrong?" The young man then turned his head, and it made his heart stop dead. The whole forest was gone.
"The whippersnappers took what they wanted and more. They left nothing behind. Not even the trunks stood a chance against the machines and their roars. Now all that is left is sky and sand, and nothing remains of my homeland. The sea of green is now nowhere to be seen. No matter what we do now, I will not see anything like it again, and it's because of greedy human beings."
The giant spoke in an authoritative tone that wasn't loud, but made the young lad sad. Although they bore no relation, he felt like he had just been caught in a lie by his dad. The disappointment and shame remained for a moment and hung in the air under a weight of despair. Then a thought popped in the young man's head. What if there was a way we could bring it back from the dead?
"How do you expect me to do that? I have no reach, and it's not like the humans will put the forest back."
The giant grumbled. "Watch me," the young man urged, as down the giant's side he stumbled. The giant, stuck in place, couldn't turn around to see where the young man had run off to. He did return in a day or two with a slew of people carrying pots, plants, trees, and new seeds too. "If we can't give you a land that spans for miles around, which you look down upon, we can give you new lives that will not have to hide and will have you to look up to from now on. You will be their inspiration, and from that, they will create a new nation, one that you will be proud of in time. It will be as big an influence in your long life as you have been in mine." So, as the young man said, the humans took their plants and trees and planted their seeds across the riverbeds from the giant's feet to where the sun cast a shadow of his head. A whole generation flew by as if it was only a distant dream, and there it was once again, the Sea of Green. The giant stands as the oldest man in the land, and he looks at the young lad at his feet, who now sleeps next to him and 6 feet deep. With his roots, he wrapped himself around his friend so that he would never lose touch. This was the one way the giant could forever say,
"Thank you so much."